Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and children. Horus of Empress here, and welcome to another Path to Top 50 video. Sorry I've taken a bit of a break. Ooh. Okay. Is he alright? Okay, he's fine. Anyway, yeah, so I've been on recently. I've taken a bit of a break. Last sort of set of videos, I was getting a bit negative headspace, so taking a break and doing some role playing. Haha! I was going to release my Crimson Lord 3, but for some reason not uploading to YouTube, so I'll redo it and I'll re-upload it. Apologies for that. Without further ado, let's get this done. Is that the first one I wanted to do? Yes. So a bit of stuff with Magnus. As you can see, I'm quite far behind, but that's fine. I've taken a while out. Bit of an Easter holiday. I'll get back into the habit of playing live. I just stuff. So Magnus is really fun. I don't think my win ratio is spectacular at the moment, but I'm enjoying it, and actually, I'm running with that at the moment. So, Canis, what a prick. What's interesting is that obviously this doesn't combine very well with my whispers. Yes, I shall take 3 pings off my whispers, please, every time you do that. Wow. Yeah, so I'm running basically like a mafia game. So, 16 people, some of them are traitors, try not to die. And, the drama. It's stressful playing it, but when you're the GM and you see all of the shenanigans and how happy accidents just mess with people's carefully articulated plans, and then the assumptions that... So there's this thing with informal logic, going to get boring and philosophical, basically, so what we call false assumption. When you have a set of premises or conditions and you conclude something from them that seems logical, despite the fact that it's coincidental that they match. It's a bit like saying 2.5 plus 2.5 equals cinco, right? When you don't speak English. Cinco? Cinq? I don't know, foreign, for 5, right? You're right, but you're not right because of your own, because of the correct reasoning. You're correct because of faulty information. But because it's persuasive, people are going for it. Oh, it's so much fun. Anyway, anyway, back to this. So I'm wearing him down. I'm actually wearing him down at quite a prodigious rate as well. Like, I'm really bringing it to him. Like, this is something I struggle to do with Horus. And I'm kicking his teeth in, which is nice. I think what Magnus has that perhaps Horus lacks a little bit is like a little bit of sustainability. Like, this one's Pi Alpha, it's got Penthudast. Ekratrez is staple. But yeah, he's getting his staples out. Obviously, he's getting that big guy. I'm probably going to be doing that, I think. Yeah, because I'd quite like that to die. Now, do I astral? Interesting. Yeah, so because I've got the health lead, I'm quite happy to do that to get more damage on his limbs. Like, his limbs are looking bruised and battered now, and he's got, you know, a target-rich environment to go for it.
Watch your tongue.
So he finally gets rid of Penthudast, gets rid of Dewback, clears my target-rich environment. Fortunately for me, I've got defense stats, so oof, oof. So I'm going to do that. So 9 energy, obviously those two could lead to the death of some things. Yeah, boy!
Fair enough.
Maybe I should have pinged that first, but then I think I was saving up my things for an Ashen Blow. You know, like, this is not a nice position for a Canis to be in. But he's got shields up. I actually don't have a great deal of things in hand that help me too much at the moment. But I'm going to Remembrancer to get more to strike. I can't Ashen Blow yet. I should have held off the attack because, yeah, that's just irritating. But it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Ah, no, I'm Super Magnus. Pain. Pain. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine! You won't kill me. Woo. Woo. Okay, drawing cards is nice. And there we go.
Fair enough.
And the cheek of it! Cheeky, cheeky Magnus! Sweet. So, yeah, if you played Werewolf, Town of Salem, Mafia, like, you know, totally get involved. It's fun. If you go into the Discord server and just ping me, I can link you to it. Next up, Nassau. So I had a really fun game against Nassau as Corbax, the Plague Toad dude. It was so funny. It was just because, like, he had just the biggest board presence, and I had Corbax, the healing toad of healingness. It's great fun. Okay. Anyway, so you know, stuff's going. Penthudast's a beast, by the way. Like, he's just difficult to kill. You know, and actually, like, it is worth just healing him up because they devote so much time and attention to trying to kill him. You know, and he can like hold off this guy, and you know, yeah, it's just brutal. The fact that I've got, you know, it was City of Tisca, the one that gets me an extra, yeah, City of Light that gets me an extra mana, like, it's brutal. That was a pain. Although I do wonder why he didn't do that before he, yeah, guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, got a nice health lead, you know. Normally I'm getting the piss beaten out of me by turn 8, and I've got like big ass dudes coming down, and you know, pain. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking pretty solid. Whee! Yeah, boy. So Magnus can take on a Nassau. It's pretty good. Like I'll say, this deck is about, I think, like, not the best win ratio, but it's moving me up, and I'm having fun. I'm going to show you just two more quickly, Alpharius and Narak, because they were silly fun. Okay.
Rage against the we are Legion. This is about victory, true victory.
Okay. I quite like this. It's quite techy. I haven't used it too often, if I'm honest, despite having it since it came out. But it's quite fun with Magnus. Like, you can do some quite cheeky things with it. You know. I thought this guy might be a problem. Fortunately, I didn't RNG the one then. I never know if I'm using RNG right. I just say it. Okay, I've got a big hand. Like, I'm very conscious of that, but there's not the most that I can do about it at the moment. I've just sort of got to try and, you know, weather the storm, really. Like, he's already at 7 energy. He is going to have, you know, harrowing. So, I'll kill that guy just because I don't want to be stunned. These guys have been doing some real work for me as well. Like, they're just like a big problem for people to deal with, and I've sort of found that when I was playing Horus, I kept coming up against this, and people like use supply run or supply drop to get it out early, and I really struggled. I've got to be honest. Like, I think it's the 7 health that's the big problem. You know, it's just tough to get rid of. You have to dedicate time and effort to get rid of it as well, which means you can't just, you know, focus on what you want to do, which is, you know, the giant face. So yeah, Ortholon scores a bit of a pain there. That was a pain, because last thing I need is 5 damage there. However, I did draw into that, so praise be to the Emperor. Yeah. Give herself some life. Blessed life! Now this is super relevant. Like, this makes him difficult to lambda the pair of them, which means this turn I'm going to get some goddamn heals off. You know? You get some heals off, but that's fine. In a way, him getting heals off is damage not directed at me. Healing! Blessed mana! I mean health! I'm totally human, I'm not a spirit, said the Magnus to the genie.
Harrowing is coming.
Just so much for him to deal with, which is fine, you know. So I'm healing myself, you know. He may have a harrowing, so I'm going to get the value that I can while I can. Oh. Here comes the pressure. Here comes the pressure. Uh-oh. My daughter, Dad. It's fine. Proper back and forth this, but he's under pressure. I've got the health lead. Smashing it out now. As you can see, lethal in hand. Could have volcanicked for the memes, but I decided not to. So, this seemed like all I needed was a bit of a rest. Like, I really love the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be one of these YouTubers that goes like, "Oh no, I'm not playing anymore." I'm gonna, you know, then come back like a month later. Like, I'm never gonna quit playing this as far as I can see, unless real life gets in the way, because it's fun, even when I'm doing badly. But, you know, I think it's important to take breaks when you're getting too deep inside your own head, and I was getting frustrated, you know. So it's nice to sort of be back in a positive headspace. You know, yeah. Maybe that's not exciting for other people to hear, but you know, relevance. Yeah, so I played this guy just because, like, forces him to deal with it, gets rid of an Ashen Claw, or at least returns it to his hand, to his deck, sorry. Unfortunately, I drew into an informant network to deal with that guy. I'm not really too fussed about those guys. Like, I mean, typically I was worried that the next thing he'd play would be, but, you know. So, in the roleplay thing, the Mafia game we're doing, one of the guys who just defended this guy, you know, saying he's not a murderer, just went, "I'm mental, but I'm not a murderer." And the guy's gone, "So, you're telling us you're mental?" What? Brilliant. I do like the back and forth in this nonsense. The guy's supposed to share his role, like what he's doing, and he's just shared his narrative. Or plunker. So yeah, I mean, Book of Magnus is really good. I think the idea is you're supposed to like use it after you've used a few spells, but sometimes it just calls for you to go and murder some people, you know. And like having an Ashen Blow and an Astral Hand in hand is enough. This confuses me a little, right? I'm not sure if he's so he plays a Joker. Do Jokers do less damage now? No, it's still 3 damage. Is he just getting that guy out because he wants him bored? I mean, I guess it's unlikely that I over the stealth, so it's a legit move to make. But yeah, no, yeah. Right, this is irritating. So I go, alright, I'll risk the volcanic instability, because you know, chances are I'll get a 1. Of course I do. Fuck my life. That's fine. I'll get a Void Engage. I'll ping him. I'm still, like, despite everything, I'm still going to end up, you know, on roughly equal health by the end of his turn, so that's cool. So yeah, he's getting dealt with. It's like, go away. That's one thing I like about Magnus is actually a pretty nice counter to the Orphans. Well, I know Orphans of Wars actually they're sort of taking a bit of a step back. But yeah, as is the natural way of things. But Magnus actually, he has quite a decent matchup against them because he can sustain against them, but also he can kill their things that make them really scary, like, you know, Cadmus Tyro and the Iron Warrior dude, I can't remember his name. Dear me, what a plunker. Not Eugenius. It's the guy. So yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity. I could have gone Manifest and Pi Alpha, but why not do this? Because also it gives me more, which means next turn I can Ash and Blow if you play something big. I can't Astral, but I can, you know, consolidate. Oh. Now, yeah, now I've got my Whispers out of the way. It's all just about poking me down. Pocky, pocky, pocky. Poke me down. So yeah. Pew pew pew! Get my Manifest up. I mean, the only thing that's worrying me obviously is he's drawing cards of mine and get stuff like that. And that, well, you know, like that, which is, as I've said before, a pain. That's fine. So I think I drop a Mortar Strike here. No, I think I was thinking if I don't kill that guy, I might Ash and Blow. Oh no, just let it be. Yeah, because, you know, he does 2, 4, 7, 10 damage. He's got to do another 8 in at least 2 attacks to kill it. Not impossible, but it's not easy either. So he's hunting for stuff now. Yeah, there's his all or nothing board. There's his all or nothing board. Cheeky me, down to 1 health. Sweet irony. Yeah, Astral Warfare! Papa! Rita please. So, there you go. I'm back, baby. Yeah, I'll try and get the Crimson Lord up tomorrow. I'll have to re-record it. I'm a long way away. I'm going to have to work pretty hard. It's not impossible. What's that? 460 to go. Oh, okay, but I'll work hard for you guys and for me, because you know I'm like that. Thanks for your patience. Lovely to be back. Tatty buys.